22% of all adults in the UK have less than £100 of savings, full stop. Now, I just want to ask you to think about that figure when you're queuing at this supermarket this weekend. £100 of savings, that's all they have. That's 22% of adults in the UK. And 1 in 5 adults would not be able to cover more than 1 month's living expenses. 1 million people in the UK don't have a bank account, and 16 million people in the UK are borrowing to pay for essentials because they're running out of money.
Another stat that I've got is that 12.5 million people in the UK have little or no confidence in their ability to manage money. So it presents a challenge to both governments who struggle to have an impact through policy and education, and incumbent financial institutions for whom servicing these consumers is just not economically viable. And I think we need to come back to that point. So whilst it's a moral imperative, meeting this challenge is also an economic opportunity. You know, if you look at the data that comes from the IMF, they suggest that by improving financial inclusion of citizens here in the UK, that could increase average economic growth significantly.
Mastercard set itself the big goal almost just 4 or 5 years ago now to include 500 million individuals in the digital economy by 2020. And clearly we've implemented hundreds of financial inclusion, digital inclusion programs globally, and we've now set ourselves to double that target again over the next 5 years. But I think what's fascinating and sad in equal measure is that when we talk about that goal, people immediately think of developing countries and they don't think of the profound need. Some of the stats that Helen and Ron and yourself called out at the beginning, that actually this isn't a problem that's been solved in the UK. So we've been working really on 2 strands, I suppose. So one is, what can we do ourselves through the products that we have, the membership we have of things like the Financial Inclusion Commission, the Inclusion Foundation, the work that the Emerging Payments Association do. So how can we just be one of those ecosystem players and doing what we can to bring products, innovation, resources to the marketplace, but also what can we do directly? And we've been working with the Good Things Foundation on a campaign and literally getting data, devices and training in the hands of people during the pandemic. So a lot of work. It's a massive passion area for Mastercard, and very excited about the potential that open banking has to transform our ability to have an impact and others as well.